Hello. Okay, it's my Napoleonic update and what I've been up to in the wonderful world of Napoleonics over the last couple of weeks. As you were seeing from the musing the other day, I was going to put a video out last week, but I thought, well, no, I've slowed myself right down now, and I'm having a better time. I said I was going to do an update towards the end of this week, but actually I'm going to do it today, so it's sort of like towards the beginning of the week. Mainly because stuff's dried. Do you know what I mean? I was just waiting for varnish to go off and things because I've got some questions and stuff, but we'll come on to that in a minute. So first of all, have a look at the results of the questions that I asked last time. So on we go. Just going back to the other week. If you remember, I asked them questions and stuff. Well, here's the result. This is him done. Obviously he's a bit scrappy because he's been repainted loads of times and stuff, but he's dunked now, just quick shaded, which is what most of them are going to be like. So as you can see, what I did was, so I did the turn back and white. I'm just going to touch that up so it's a bit brighter. He's got taken the line off the top there, but these, I took his arms off and I cut and knackered it, so the little top bit's wrong, but supposed to have 6 lines that just go up to denote him as a grenadier. His collar is gosling green all the way around, as are his cuffs, but you can't really see it. I got the wrong gosling green originally. I'd read that it was a yellow green, so I'd got a yellow green, but they're not yellow green at all. It's an olive green. So it's that green, olive green, because I checked in the book that Blucher 1815 red showed us that English uniforms book. I won't get it out now, but it's got like a colour thing in the back, so I checked it on that. It gives you the route and the what was it, cyan, magenta, yellow, whatever code thing. So it came out, he's alright, I suppose. I mean, he's the first one I've done, so let's see, I made them little, what I said were asked if they were cartridge cases, but they said they were white, so I painted them white. They came out quite well, actually. What else did I ask? Oh yes, the things, whatever they called, paint them grey. On the later ones that I'm doing, these ones, I don't know whether you can see, but I'm painting them like a black grey. So these are different. These are the 1st Staffordshire. What I'm doing is the Perrys are the 5th Northumberland. 5th Northumberland, the green, Gosling green, and the 1st Staffs are yellow. So but the Perrys I'm painting as the 5th Northumberland, and the Warlord Games ones I'm doing as the 1st Staffs. So there you go. Right, well, I'll get on. You'll see other bits in the video where I look at the other ones, and you'll see them all finished, because I've got some questions as well. More to do with black powder than anything else. But no, I'm quite pleased with how it's come out. A bit fiddly, but I'm sure I'll get the knack of them sooner or later. Okay, right, on with the show. So, there you go. That was what I did when I had the answers. Remember, that was the first one I was doing. That was like my test thing. I've done some more test things, as you'll see. So what I'm going to do now is show you a bit more progress on what I've done. I've got some questions. Well, not questions, but I'm talking through a few things, and obviously people comment and stuff. And I do have questions as well, which I'll ask as questions. But you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So let's go and have a look at some more miniatures. Okay, first off, it's the ever-eternal question of basing. Right, I can't decide now. These are the Warlord figures that I've started doing, and I based these on a 4x4. I think that's 4 figures of base. Now, it looks alright, do you know what I mean? But I do actually prefer the look of the 3 in a rank base. Let me show you what I mean by that. I've only got these on a 3 because I've only got 3 of the Perrys finished. Obviously, this is a 4x2 base. If I was going to do 3, I'd go 4.5 by 2, just to give that little bit of extra spacing to them to sort of thing. So I can't decide whether to go 3 or 4. I think I'll probably go 3. I think 3 wide looks 3 wide, 2 deep. So 6 minis, 6 figures of base is looks a lot more visually appealing to me as a person. I mean, I know it makes absolutely no difference in the game, but I just think it'll look a lot better. Obviously, it's a bit more expensive. It's a third more expensive, to be honest, because you've got to use 1/3 of the extra miniatures per battalion. But I'm not really that fussed about that. But on a ranking like this, you'd have, it would be more sort of, it would just look better. Let me just quickly stick these on. The wonders of blue tack. So I'll just stick them on. I mean, to me, you know, it looks like a company now. Do you know what I mean? With the, you know what I mean, the line of them. So, anyway, that's that. Okay, let's just talk about miniatures as we're looking at miniatures. Now, as you know, I've tried the Perry ones and I've got the Warlord ones. This is the Warlord Peninsula pack thing. I don't know what it's called. Hang on. Yeah, Peninsula British Infantry pack. Nice figures, great. I didn't like them at first. When I was actually started to paint them and stuff, they reminded me a great deal. I don't know. I mean, some of you probably have never even seen them, but when the Perrys did the Games Workshop Empire range in the mid-90s, they remind me of the first plastics that came out, in the way in which you've got all of these weird things like this. Oh, oops. He's gone for a Burton. We'll find another one. That's not a very good example. That's not a good example. No, I've picked ones that aren't good examples. Find one that I'm in the middle of doing. I know what I mean. You see, once again, wonderfully prepared. It's this sort of thing. Can you see how the definition is lost? And Tommy, who now runs what they called Gollum Painting Studios, many years ago, we were having a discussion about these sort of moulded miniatures, and he says, yeah, I know. He says you have to paint the detail on, and I don't like that. I don't like having to paint the detail on. But anyway, I once I'd got them dipped, because I am using the dip on these, I think they turned out all right. And for the price, do you know what I mean? They're good. They're nice miniatures, and I like them. Now they're dipped. There should be 4, obviously. The other one, just to see if I can get him. He's disappeared under the table. He might be covered in cat fur now. But no, I like them. They're very simple and quick to paint, these, to be honest, because they're almost single casts. So yeah, the only awkward bit is around where the the gun goes up. But anyway, there you go. That's them. And the Perrys, obviously Perrys are Perrys, and they're very, very nice. Now, the thing I'm getting frustrated with is the fact that I'm one of these people that has to paint everything that's there, and I can't stand it. So I paint them with their arms off and the packs off. And to be honest, the next batch I'm going to be doing, I'll have no heads on when I paint them. Mainly because there's so much detail on them. Getting into it is difficult. And obviously I've cut the packs, the cartridge cases off the backpacks to stick them on separately and stuff. But I can't stand it. If I can see it, I've got to paint it. But the problem is there's so much detail underneath their arms and underneath the guns and stuff, and underneath the packs and whatnot. It's very difficult to get in if you fully assemble them. I know Nick's fully assembled his, so it'll be interesting to see. That's British Legion. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on with that. But yeah, cool. I like them. I like them as well. So these I shall do these as my Northumberlands. And these will be my Staffords. So Warlords are Staffords, which I suppose is near enough to Nottingham, isn't it? And these are Northumberland. However, in saying all of that, I went on the search. I was looking around because these plastics, and you know my feelings towards plastics. I like plastics. Don't get me wrong, plastics are a great material, but I just adore metal miniatures. And to me, a miniature is proper if it's metal. I went to Alban because I wanted to have a look at some of theirs, and I got a couple of rifles which I painted up as the 60th or the Royal American. I'm not too sure about these. I think the blue's a bit wrong on the trousers, but there you go. They're nice miniatures. I thought they were alright, but they are. Let me take it off, he's a bit wobbly. A tad small. They're alright, you know what I mean? Skirmishers, but they are a tad small, so they're more true scale than Perry. I don't know. These are more. I'd say these are more 25, 28 rather than 28 true, which is Perry. But there you go. We're splitting hairs there. They are nice. These are just two simple ones that I painted up. I don't know. I just wanted to give them a go. It was last week when Nick was painting up his 95th, so I painted them. But I've ordered some more from different people, and I've got the Perry ones that come in the Perry box, so I shall paint them as well. And we'll have a look at what they look like. However, I discovered Front Rank, and I bought one of their line Centre Company reinforcement packs, and oops, this command pack of theirs, which I'm doing. Anyway, I started off, this is when I had the conversation with Nick about painting. I started off and I painted these chaps up, and to be honest, I am just blown away with these. These are phenomenal. The sculpts are beautiful. The detail on them is fantastic. The personality of them is amazing. I just love these little men. I have, for my sins, gone and ordered the rest of the battalion from Front Rank, and I ordered some of the Nassau or whatever they are, 2nd Battalion regiment pack, from battalion pack, sorry, which should come fairly soon. But they are lovely. I mean, you can't grumble with them. I mean, Perry's are nice. Perry's are really nice miniatures. I mean, I'm only looking at the plastics at the minute. I haven't got any metal casts from Perry yet for the Napoleonics. I do like Perry's metals, but I think these Front Rank ones are just so lovely, and the range is amazing. They've got so much stuff. So that's where I am. questions that it's not a question. It's sort of like, you know, I'm in a basing dilemma, but I think I've probably talked myself into doing 3x2, so 6 per base on a 4.5 by 4 base. Now, here's a question for you. This is the sheet that comes with the Perry, and it gives you a basing instruction. So it's showing you a battalion here, right? Now, on here, we see the Light Company and the Grenadier Company based as 3 figures. Now, in the box, obviously, you get 3 Light and 3 Grenadier. So obviously, this is basing on their particular point. Now, what I'm trying to work out is the basing, the battalion structures for things like black powder. Would I make 6 Light, do you think? So drop those 3 centre, just have 6 Light on 2 cm by 2 cm individual bases. Can they skirmish? Don't know. The Grenadiers, same thing. You know, should I do 6 of them? I bought 6, and I actually bought 8 because the packs that I got from Front Rank, they've got 2. They sell them in packs of 6, and so I bought 2 individuals in sort of like marching, and then to replace the 2 shooting ones that are in the pack of 6, because I'm going to make a firing line as a separate unit, but I didn't want to mix firing line in with this particular base, you know, marching sort of advancing type dudes. So yeah, so that's it. I mean, it's this battalion basing for black powder. I mean, I bought 6 Grenadiers, and I'm going to base 6 Grenadiers. I bought 6 Light, and I'm going to base 6 Light. Yeah, when I looked at this the other day, I thought, well, why is it split like that? So there you go. Right, I think that about sums up my waffle for today. So I'm getting on with it, having a great time. Just loving these front rank miniatures. They're just absolutely beautiful. I'm just very, very happy with them. I'm going to be trying some more. I've got I can't remember. I've got some links. I'm going to get some ones from Essex. Oh yes, right. Just a quick mention, because these little fellas only cost £1.20 each. Do you know what I mean? So it's not going to add that much doing them all in metal to the cost, really. So anyway, there you go. Right, I'll finish off now. So that wraps up my Napoleonic update for the time being. As I said, I'm waiting for some more of the front rank miniatures to come. I ordered them yesterday, Monday, so they should be here by Thursday at the latest. So I'm quite looking forward to that. They should be a nice addition. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Have a good week, and look out for something special. See you later. Bye.